This has been a very hectic day. Why I say it's unusual that we start with Hollywood style of coming up with a lot of sensational presentation represented by the so-called artists, and then followed by a couple of factual presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, the honorable members of this university, particularly the faculties, my friends from UN, from the State Department, and all those who have the opportunity to come to this occasion. I am so much thrilled to be standing in front of you here. You know, what I just want to say is the last speaker has given us so many thrilled, factual information that made me come back to this country to present my country. Thank you. Our relationship with this country is vital, not only because this country is the superpower of the world, but also we have implanted in this country people of our race, especially African Americans. So if Sudan is in Africa, and Africa is the mother of all continents, definitely, as he said, even people here have a lot to do with Africa. The story which has been related here is not at a position to be denied, but I would say there is some drama in it. Sometimes that drama is necessary in order to solve the problem. So there's nothing wrong for Mr. Khalid to show pictures of Africans, to show scouts, and show whatever that can raise your emotions. They are necessary, and I'm not in opposition to that. But my worry is the fact that some of you will be carried out by that. Because what we say may sometimes mislead somebody who has never been in the field. And there's nobody in this room who is a Sudanese who have felt and gone through that more than those who just gave you the presentation, than me. Because I have undergone a war of 50 years. The war that first of all showed itself to be a war against Christians and the institution of Christianity. So our brothers who are now haunted by what they provided the strength with are now not even acknowledging the important document of the CPA, Comprehensive Peace Agreement. If there was any vicious war that took place in the world, it was between North and Southern Sudan. What has become now called Janjaweed, in my case, in my family, in my people, in my hometown, was called Murahlin. Murahlin were people with horses. They also had guns. They also had the government of Sudan troops behind them. And people like me who are standing here have lost so many of my relatives. And a few we found them in Darfur. I have my cousins kidnapped by soldiers, and they went to Darfur. And we found them in Darfur. Brothers and sisters, I'm not saying these guys have done us a damage, and as a result, they deserve what they have. We are the first to open their eyes in the movement of SPLA. We started fighting a long time ago, during the Cold War, whereby not even a single person acknowledged that humans were being killed in Southern Sudan. In fact, if we go to the estimates, 5 million people have died in the South. 5 million people have died in the South in 2 wars. Between 1955 and 72, of which I went as a lieutenant. I was 15 years old. And I was not in any university. I was not propagating anything. I saw that the law and the country that I had was not a country. And I picked up arms, went to several countries in Africa to fight physically, because I had been hurt until 1972, when I was absorbed in Sudanese army with the rank of captain, knowing that North and South have agreed on something, that Addis Ababa agreed. See, gentlemen, if you get into my history, you will know that I am the most talented child in my class. But I lost all those things as a soldier. I went to Central African Republic, and I was picked up, being the top of my class, to go to France. All my colleagues went, and I said, no, I don't have a country. I have to fight till I have a country. This is one of the things we need people to know, those facts about Sudan in general. Sudan in general was a place of war, a place of no government, a place of racism, a place of religious differences with connotation of killing people. The people of the North, by then, they had hegemony. They were in alliance. People in Darfur and people in the North, they have the same thing. Mighty Islam. They used mighty Islam to kill people in the South. They used mighty Islam, and we were infidels. Our parents, especially me, where my parents were missionaries. And that is what caused me to go to war. Now, we said we resolved the issue. When we resolved the issue, the second phase of war fought of all marginalized people in Sudan. Whether they were Muslims, Africans, or Arabs, we in the SPLM said we are one people, Sudan is one, it belongs to all of us, let us help. Even there is history about the SLA, the Sudan Liberation Army. We took up arms also to fight in 2003. We were a part of it. And I'm insulted today when somebody tells me that I am a puppet in the government of national unity. It's an insult for somebody who, throughout his life, and let me tell you, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the Sudan Peace Act, I'm a part of it. It was done by people like you. I think we all in Sudan must be grateful to American people and American government. When the Sudan Peace Act was passed, it was unanimous, Republican and Democrat, and all independents. So you see, this is not just a simple issue which can be translated in the issue of Darfur alone. The government which was paranoid, and I believe, I want to let you know, I am a member of government of national unity. I believe in the comprehensive peace agreement